Most cat owners believe one thing, that their cat doesn't really love them. They think cats are distant, cold, independent. But what if that's completely wrong? What if your cat loves you more than anyone else in the world, and you just don't recognize the signs? Because unlike dogs, cats don't show love in obvious ways. Their love is quiet, subtle, almost hidden. And today, you're about to discover it. If you've ever wondered what your cat truly feels about you, this video might change everything. Because by the end of this, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. It might seem small, almost meaningless. Your cat looks at you and slowly blinks, then looks away. Most people ignore it, but in the cat world, this is one of the strongest signs of trust and affection. It's often called a cat kiss. When a cat closes their eyes around you, they're saying something powerful. I feel safe with you. Think about it. Cats are natural survivors. In the wild, closing your eyes, even for a second, means vulnerability. So when your cat does this around you, they're choosing to trust you completely. And here's something even more interesting. If you slowly blink back at your cat, you're speaking their language. You're telling them, I trust you too. And sometimes they'll blink again. A silent conversation between you and your cat. You walk into the kitchen. They follow. You sit on the couch. They appear next to you. You go to another room, and there they are again. At first, it might feel random, but it's not. Your cat isn't just wandering. They're choosing to be near you. Cats don't waste energy on things they don't care about. So if your cat keeps showing up again and again, it means one thing. You matter to them. More than the quiet corner. More than the window. Even more than their favorite spot. They choose you. It happens suddenly. Your cat walks up to you and gently bumps their head against you. Maybe your hand, your face, your leg. It feels cute, but it's actually something deeper. Cats have scent glands on their heads. When they bump into you, they're marking you, claiming you. Not in a possessive way, but in a loving one. They're saying, this human is mine. It's their way of creating a bond, a connection that goes beyond words. So the next time your cat does this, remember, you're not just petting your cat. You've been chosen. It might hurt a little. Those tiny paws pressing into your lap over and over again. But this behavior goes back to when they were kittens, when they used to need their mother to feel comfort, warmth, and safety. So when your cat needs you now, they're going back to that feeling, that same sense of comfort, that same sense of home. You become their safe place, their version of security. And that's something incredibly special. If your cat does even one of these things, there's a good chance they truly love you. So take a second and let me know in the comments, what's one thing your cat does that always makes you feel special? And if you're enjoying this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more insights into your cat's hidden world. It might not feel like a gift, a toy, a random object, or sometimes something unexpected, and you're left wondering, why would they bring me this? But in your cat's mind, this is love. In the wild, cats share their catch with those they trust, those they consider family. So when your cat brings something to you, they're not being strange, they're sharing, including you in their world, and saying, you're important to me. Cats are at their most vulnerable when they sleep. They can't defend themselves. They can't react quickly. So they choose their sleeping spots carefully, very carefully. If your cat sleeps next to you, on you, or even in the same room, that's not random. That's trust, deep trust. They feel safe enough to completely let their guard down around you. And in the cat world, that's one of the purest forms of love. It happens in a quiet moment. Your cat lies down, rolls over, and suddenly, their belly is exposed. Most people think this is an invitation, a chance to rub their belly. But then, they try and get scratched. Confusing, right? But here's the truth. When a cat shows you their belly, they're not always asking for touch. They're showing trust, because the belly is the most vulnerable part of their body. In the wild, exposing it would be dangerous. So when your cat does this in front of you, they're saying, I feel completely safe around you. It's not always about interaction. Sometimes, it's simply about trust. You're standing still, and suddenly, your cat walks up and wraps their tail around your leg, or maybe around your arm. It's soft, gentle, quick, but meaningful. In cat language, this is like a hug, a quiet way of saying, I'm here with you. Cats use their tails to communicate emotions, and when they wrap it around you, it's not random. It's connection, a small moment that carries a big message. A lick on your hand, your fingers, your arm, sometimes even your hair. At first, it might feel strange, but this behavior is deeply emotional. Cats groom each other only when they share a close bond. It's something they do with family, with those they trust completely. So when your cat grooms you, they're not just cleaning, they're including you, treating you like one of their own. And in their world, there's no stronger connection than that. Not all meows are the same. You've probably noticed it. Sometimes it's soft, sometimes it's loud, sometimes it sounds almost like a conversation. But here's something most people don't know. Cats rarely meow at each other as adults. They meow for humans, for you. Over time, your cat actually develops a unique way of talking to you, a sound that belongs only to your bond. It's their way of getting your attention, of communicating needs, emotions, even affection. So the next time your cat meows at you, pause for a second. Listen carefully, because they're not just making noise, they're talking to you. When you look at all these signs together, something becomes clear. Your cat's love isn't loud. It isn't obvious. It doesn't look like a dog jumping with excitement or running to the door. It's quieter than that, deeper than that. It's in the small moments, the slow blink, the gentle head bump, the silent presence beside you, things that are easy to miss if you don't know what to look for. So if you've ever felt like your cat doesn't care, like they're distant or cold, maybe it's time to see things differently. Because the truth is, your cat might love you more than you think. They're just showing it in their own way, a way that's quiet but incredibly real. If this video changed the way you see your cat, take a second and hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want to understand your cat on a deeper level, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, because you don't want to miss what's coming next. Also, drop a comment below. Which of these signs does your cat do the most? I read every single comment, and I'd love to hear your story. And don't forget to share this video with someone who thinks cats don't show love, because now you know the truth. There's something most people never realize. Cats don't love the way we expect them to. They don't chase approval. They don't try to impress. Their love is earned slowly, quietly, over time. And once you earn it, it's different from anything else, because a cat doesn't need you. They choose you every single day. Think about those moments when you've had a long day. You come home, tired, maybe stressed, and your cat just sits next to you, not asking for anything, not demanding attention, just there. That silence, that presence, that's not distance. That's comfort. That's their way of saying, you're not alone. And maybe you didn't even notice it before. We often judge cats unfairly. We compare them to dogs and expect the same kind of energy. But cats aren't trying to be dogs. There's something else entirely. Something quieter, but in many ways deeper. Because their love isn't obvious. It's intentional. Every blink, every touch, every moment they stay close to you. It's a choice. So let's take a moment and remember what you've learned. When your cat slowly blinks at you, when they follow you from room to room, when they bump their head against you, need your lap, bring you strange little gifts, sleep beside you, show their belly, wrap their tail around you, groom you, or even talk to you in their own unique way. These aren't random behaviors. They're messages. Clear, quiet, but powerful. And maybe, right now, your cat is doing one of these things. Maybe they're sitting near you. Maybe they're watching you from across the room. Maybe they're just quietly existing in your space. And for the first time, you understand what it means. That silence isn't empty. It's full of love. So the next time someone says, cats don't really love their owners, you'll know better, because now you can see it in ways most people never do. If you made it this far, you clearly love your cat. So go ahead, give this video a like. It helps more cat lovers discover this content. And if you want to truly understand your cat, not just guess, make sure you subscribe to Feline Insight and turn on notifications, because this channel is all about